Now let us move on to our first chapter, matter. Let us see what is matter. Can you give me some examples? You have seen now that everything is made up of matter. So for example, the dress you are wearing, the pen you are using which is made up of plastic, the bag you are using, your books, the furniture at your home, the utensils in the kitchen, everything we can cite as examples for matter. So basically all these substances are made up of matter. That means matter includes all living and non-living things of which the entire universe is composed of. So the definition we can give as matter is anything which has mass, occupies space and can be perceived by our senses. Sometimes we can see it, sometimes we can feel it, like air. So that's why we are using the term perceived by our senses. So now you know that everything in this universe, whether it is living or non-living things, are made up of matter. That means any different, whatever be the material, they are all basically, we call it by the term matter in science. What is matter made up of? Let us see. Ancient Indians believed that all kinds of matter are made up of 5 elements: sky, air, fire, water and earth. But later on, the Indian philosopher Maharshi Kanada, he was the first to suggest that matter is made up of tiny particles called Paramanus, and we call Paramanu today by the term atom. And he also told that these Paramanus combine together to form tiny particles called Anus, which we call by the term molecule today. So this is about ancient Indian history. And later on, John Dalton, an English scientist, he suggested that all kinds of matter are made up of extremely small particles called atoms. And the term atom is very familiar to you, isn't it? Let us recall the term atom and molecules here. Atom, as you know, is the smallest particle of matter, or we can say it as the fundamental building blocks of matter. It exhibits all the properties of that matter. But one important point, atoms do not have independent existence. So they always combine with each other. Maybe the atom of another element of atom, maybe the atoms of the same element. They combine with each other in some definite proportion to form molecules. So you also know that molecule is the smallest particle of matter with independent existence. Note the point. This is the difference, important difference between atom and molecule. Both are the smallest particle of matter, but atom do not have independent existence, but molecule is the smallest particle having independent existence. So atoms combine with each other to form a molecule. And now you know that all the substances in this universe are basically made up of matter, and matter in turn is made up of atoms, which are the fundamental building blocks of matter, and these atoms combine together indefinite proportion to form molecule. And these molecules, they are arranged or they combine in certain ratio to form various substances. Dear children, with this we are winding up today's session. Hope you all are having your chemistry note with you. So note down all the important points in this slide and keep it for future reference. Study well. Have a nice day. Thank you.